picture I could see if I just close my eyes. Have the foresight to believe. Time don't move backwards, it speeds to the future.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those that are new here, welcome. Remember to subscribe on the red button down there below. Tell a friend about my channel, and I'll honestly appreciate so much, guys. So today I want to show you guys how to do your makeup, especially if you're a beginner. I want to show you how you do your makeup the easiest way without pressure. This is the simplest way to do makeup for beginners, and the most challenging part to do makeup for most beginners is the eyeshadow and the eyebrows. But the most challenging part to do makeup for most beginners is the eyeshadow, the eye pencil, like, all right, the eyebrows. So the eyebrows is usually the hardest, but I'm gonna make it so simple for you guys. So I've already done one, and I'll outline this other. So what I usually use, I use this Davis pencil, and this is in shade 18. So I use shade number 18 or shade number 3. I use those two. So guys, like I was saying, I use shade number 18 or shade number 3, and normally it's the easiest. It's the brown color, so it's going to look more natural on your eyeshadow, on your eyebrows, sorry. So first thing, you have to sharpen the pencil, and it has to be super sharp. As you can see, mine is super sharp. And this is how you put your you draw from this end to this end, and then this side. So I'll do it, but when I'm doing it, I'll just be quiet so that it doesn't interrupt me. All right, so let me do it for you guys. You get to see how it's going to look. So like I said, you see, so I don't know if you guys can see properly. I hope the mirror is not hiding. Okay, let me put it a bit down. You see that? So I'm still going to clean it. It's not clean, as you can see. It's not as perfect as this, because this is my left side and this is my right side. So drawing it on my right side is usually a bit easier than this side, but as you can see, this is how it's looking like. So I'm going to shade it, and when I'm shading, I start from this side as I come to this side. And when shading, guys, this is where you start shading, and this one should be a bit darker compared to this side. So this side will be darker. When coming here, it will be a bit light. So you guys see this, as you can see, I'm shading, and now the pencil is not like looking this angle. It's I've put it laid down, so it's a bit laid down, as you can see. All right, so look at this. I hope the mirror is not hiding, or I'm not looking on this side so much. So that's how I've done it. Look at that. It's not yet well done. I'll rub the dirt. Okay, so on this front part, I'll not really concentrate on doing it. And then the other side is this side. All right, so like I said, I know they don't look alike. But I'm gonna clean up the mess. I'm gonna clean it up, and I'm gonna make sure it's looking really good. So basically, that's it. See that? So it's laid up like that. And then, because it's not well done, as you can see, they just look a bit alike. They look like sisters, but they're not twins. All right, they look like sisters, but they're not twins. So what I'm going to do, I need a flat brush. So I'm going to use a flat brush. This is a flat brush, and this is a concealer. So I've put concealer on my hand. Yeah, I've put concealer on my hand, and this is what I'm doing. I'm actually like putting concealer on the brush, and the brush has to be flat, guys. That's one rule, remember that. So what I'm going to do is now wipe the excess that I don't need. So I need to wipe this excess. Okay, on this part I'll not talk so that I don't mess up. So I'll not talk on this part. So guys, let me explain to you first thing you're supposed to know when doing your eyebrows. When you're doing your eyebrows, they don't have like too much. You see, this one is a bit big and this one looks neat. So what you do, you take your brush. This is the brush you take, and make sure it's flat. All right, make sure it's flat. When I say flat, this is what I mean. You need a flat brush like this. So this is a flat brush. All right, you can't compare this to this. You see, this is fluffy. You see, this is fluffy. You can't use that. So you have to use a flat brush like this. All right, and when laying it, when cleaning your eyebrows, you're supposed to lay it flat, like super flat like this, flat like this on your eyeshadow, and you clean like this going to this part. And one thing guys, you're supposed to know, when cleaning your eyebrows, you start with this down part. You can't start with this upper part. This down part is what is going to give you it's going to give you like the angle to follow. All right, so you start with this side as you go like this, as you can see, coming to this side, and once you're done, you also go to the other one. You finish the down part. Once you finish is when you come to the upper part and do the upper part, whatever, like also lay this part. And then when you're doing the eyeshadow, make sure down here, like to outline the this eyebrow, you need to use a concealer on this part, and then on the upper part, when laying this side, you're supposed to use foundation. Don't use concealer. It's going to give you a hard time to, like, you know, to clean it up. The concealer might not end up blending with your foundation once you're doing the upper part, because the concealer is usually a bit how will I say it, it's usually a bit light. So I've done that first eyebrow, and then now I'm supposed to do this other one. So I'm supposed to clean up the mess. As you can see, it's a bit messed up, so I'm supposed to clean that. And as you can see, I've had my concealer here, so I'm wiping it off on the brush. And then what I do is actually this. You see, so that's how it's coming up.
Broken future, all the plans you made in your heart grew just to die. And now you're damaged goods, damaged should have never been.
So you see, I first cleaned the down part, and then after that, it's when I'm going to clean the upper part. So you see that? You see that? So I'm cleaning up. Alright, so you see it's looking now the same, but what I'm supposed to do is now make this front part so that they may look the same with the other one, because this one looks a bit big. So on this part, I'll be rubbing the excess concealer, the excess eyeshadow with my concealer, with my foundation, sorry, so that it blends, as you can see. So I want it to blend and look like this. So that's how we are looking like. We are done. All right, I know there's a bit of some mess, but I'm gonna clean it up, just very less. So I'm going to clean up.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me.
Now this is the final look. This is how it's looking like, but on this part, I'll clean it up a bit once I'm done doing my makeup, because I'll also need to put foundation here and I don't need to repeat this part. So what I'll do, I'll finish up with my makeup, and once I'm done, is when I'll clean up this side so that it matches with this other side, as you can see. So that's basically what I'm going to do, but on this corner it's not matching. So guys, we are done with the eyebrows, and what I want to do next is put my eyeshadow. Normally I love finishing with the eye part first, because normally the eye part is usually the most challenging part when it comes to doing makeup. So oopsie, what I've done, sorry, things are falling over here, but all is well. So I'm going to need water. So I sprayed water on this thing because it has to be wet. Normally I love doing my makeup with a brush. I love using brushes. I find doing makeup with a brush quite faster than using an what's this thing called, than using this. Why am I forgetting the name of this thing? Beauty blenders. Sorry, beauty blender. So what you're supposed to do here, so I'm putting concealer on the eyeshadow part. You can use concealer or use foundation. You can use any. So when you're setting up, you first use the concealer. You use foundation. I'll show you where I like using my concealer. So use the foundation first, like I'm doing. I'm using foundation because I'll show you. So you use the foundation first. So I used my foundation, and after that, guys, I'll be using this. So this is Blossom whatever. I got this from Eye Palette. I got this from Shop with Talia. It's actually not an advert, but it's a good palette. It's going for 4,000, around 4,000 or 5,000 there. So what I'm going to do is use these brown colors. I'm going to use the brown shade. So I'll be using, I'll use Lola. So I'll use this shade. Let me show you. So the camera is not focusing. I'll use this shade to outline this part, all right, to outline this part. So that's the shade I'm using. All right, I'm using that shade to outline, like I said. All right, to outline this part. As you can see, it turned. So it's a brown shade. I want it to be brown. I also want it to look a bit pink and brown. Not really pink, but just, you see, so the color has changed. So I'll show you where to use the I'll show you guys where to use the concealer. So like I said, on this part, use your foundation, and then I'm going to show you where to use the concealer. So when you are laying this part, you're supposed to use your foundation like you've seen, and then after that, make sure you use the concealer. I'll show you the part to use the concealer. So that's it, guys. As you can see, I've set the base for my eyeshadow. Basically, I'm just setting the base for my eyeshadow, and I need to get my concealer, guys. So guys, get this. This is what I said. When doing your makeup, you first with the eye pencil, you start with that. It's quite easy, so that if you've messed, you can wipe. Then here I've set my eyeshadow area with my foundation. So after setting it, I've applied my setting base palette color from the eyeshadow palette. As you can see, this is the color that I've done. It's actually not a brown. It's not a brown. It's not a pink. It's maroonish. You can't understand like the color. That's how it's looking like, as you can see. So it looks like that. And make sure you blend it properly. And on this part, you use this fluffy brush. Make sure you blend it properly. And once you blend it, that's how it's looking like. So once you do that, this is where you need the concealer. So I'm going to use this concealer. So this is a Fit Me Maybelline concealer. Fit Me Maybelline concealer is actually what I'm going to use. So this is how it comes looking like. So I'm going to put it on my hand. You see, I'm going to put it on my hand, and it's usually a bit light. So I'm going to put it on my hand, but not too much. I'll show you why. Then remember the brush that you used to, do you remember the brush that you used to outline your eye pencil? So it's the same brush that you're going to need, and you need it flat like this, super flat. So I'm going to use my mirror because I can't use the camera. So what you do, you take it like this. So you see, I've taken it, and then I'm going to make this cut trace. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, and make sure, all right, look at this, look at this. So do you see that? That's what I've done. I'm actually just putting and guys, what you do, make sure when you're drawing this cut eye, like not cut eye, sorry, when you're this crease area of your eye, make sure you first close your eyes, and basically make sure the line is straight. So this is how we're looking like. So I know it's not yet well done, because the first thing that I wanted to do is just put the line, of my crease area. All right, so after that is when I'm going like now to, I'll show you. So you see, this is basically how it's looking like. All right, and when it's looking that, you see, so because it's looking like that, you take now the brush, and then you put concealer now everywhere. You don't have to blend it. You just put the concealer. The concealer is, you see, mine is not well done. I'm just putting the concealer on this part so that I'm able to lay my eyeshadow, the eyeshadow color that I want on my cut crease area. So basically what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get a fluffy brush like this, and once I get, I'm trying to check the color that I'm going to do. You guys stand there. I'm trying to get the color that I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to do a purple maroonish. So still on the same palette, I'm going to use this color. So I'll be using this color over here. And like I told you guys, you can get this eyeshadow palette. I bought it with Shop with Talia. It's, stand there. So for this, sorry guys for that. So for this palette, I bought it for 5,000. I actually remember it was going for 5,000. And one thing I love about it is that the palette color usually, like, you know, it is so pigmented. It's so pigmented. It's not fake. It's so pigmented. It's so pigmented. So you start with the corner eye of your eye. You start with the corner part of your eye. So as you can see, I've done the color on this side and also on this side. All right, and let me just do for one eye, and then I get to show you the other eye, how it's going to look like. So as you can see, the color is there. You guys just trust the magic. All right, after that, I'm going to use another different shade. All right, so I've used a purple, and after the purple, I'm going to use an orange color. All right, no, keep quiet. I'm doing something, my love, please.
Easy to come behind and she don't want to listen.
Okay, I'm just going to use some kiboko. So guys, you see, that's how it's looking like. Okay, so I'm putting an orange color. So guys, as you can see, so these are two colors. There's purple and there's orange. All right, there's purple and orange. And one thing, guys, when you're doing this, make sure, one thing you're supposed to make sure is also take colors that are going a bit closer to each other, so that you don't end up looking funny. So after the orange color, I'm going to take yellow color, yellow, and I'm going to put it here. So you're going to see how my eyeshadow is going to turn out. So it's looking amazing. You guys are just going to see. Just wait and see. Don't mind, my baby is in the background. That's why somebody else is talking. Wow, so you see we have 3 colors there. We have yellow, we have orange, and we have a purple maroonish. All right, so this is the purple maroonish. I'm going just to repeat it a bit small. So that's the purple maroonish, orange, and yellow. And then one thing, guys, you're supposed to do is blend the colors. Make sure there's no line. As you can see on my end, you can't see a line, but I'm still going to blend it. I've not yet blended the colors so that they get too much. I'm going to blend the colors. Just wait and see how it's going to turn out. So it's just simple like that. It's simple like that. Look at this. We have 3 colors there. We have orange, yellow, and purple. But you can literally not notice the colors, how they are going, because of how the trick I'm using. So guys, let me show you. Just let me show you how it's going to look. Oh my goodness. So this looks super cute. Look at this. Those are the 3 colors. Now, what I'm supposed to do is just blend them so that you don't see any line. You're actually not supposed to see any line on it. You're actually not supposed to see any line on it. And then remember, on the upper part, I did a brown color. Sorry, guys. Remember, on the upper part, I'm doing a brown color. All right, so see that. So this is how it's looking like so far. So basically that's how we're looking like. And guys, I'm going to show you what to do next. Now I'm done with my makeup on that part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wet my face, and actually I'll be using my setting spray. I'll use my setting spray to do the setting, because you need your face to be wet. So my face is wet now. I've put foundation on my hand. I love to put foundation on my hand, and then just apply it on my face, or I can rather apply it on my face. So basically, all right, so this is how we are looking like. This is how we are doing it. This is how we are doing it. So you see, now we are already doing our foundation. As you can see, this side it looks this, and this side it's looking like this. So I'm just going to do a very perfect shade. So we are now doing the foundation. All right, so make sure you just blend it, and also remember your neck. You're supposed to blend your neck also. You see that? So this is how it's looking like, but I don't know. Look at this. This is how it's looking. Can you see that? All right. Doing our makeup. So I'm blending in the foundation. I'm putting in the foundation. Oopsie, my baby is awake. Oh, my baby is awake, guys.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late.
So guys, I'm applying the foundation, and as you can see, one thing about putting on foundation, you must make sure it's blended properly. Make sure it's blended properly. So this is how it's looking like. You see on this part and on this part, there's a bit of lighting. Let me put the light on the right angle so that you see. So that's how the makeup is looking like by now. See that? So it's looking like this, and make sure you blend it properly. Make sure you blend it properly. So this is basically how we are looking by now. And then once you blend it on this side, once you blend it, let me show you what to do. So guys, this is how we are looking like. Look at this. So I've done my makeup on this side, but I'm also supposed to do it on the neck so that it doesn't look funny, like my neck doesn't look a bit darker, because normally makeup will always lighten you. Even if you do makeup that is your shade, it will always lighten you. It will always make you look a bit lighter compared to your normal skin color. So like I've seen, some of this part is not well done. There are some parts that I didn't blend properly, so I'm supposed to repeat those parts so that they look blended together, like I said, on this part. So here, and then also on my neck, because my neck also has too much. Like I said guys, makeup will always look lighter. Even if you do your shade, makeup will always look lighter. That's a must. Let no one lie to you. So even if you just do your skin color, your makeup will always look lighter, because makeup has I don't know how to make you understand, but even if you do a makeup that is your shade or a bit darker, you'll always look a bit lighter. So basically we are done till there, and my makeup is looking great guys. I'm loving the foundation, the way it's blended and mixed up. So I need to take a brush, and I need now to take the concealer, not a brush. So take the concealer, lighten up this part, lighten up here, here, here. There are those places that you want them a bit highlighted. So concealer is lighter than makeup. When doing concealer, you have to do a concealer that is lighter than your makeup. As you can hear, I'm actually doing a concealer that is lighter than my makeup, and that's how you're supposed to always do. Your concealer should always be lighter than your makeup. Your concealer should not look like your makeup color, so your skin color or your makeup color. Your concealer is always supposed to look lighter. So I want to highlight this area, and that's why you can see I'm doing this. So that's how basically I'm looking by now. All right, then I'm now going to take my powder brush, and I'll actually not set. I'll not do the setting. I'll not set on this whatever. I'll not set on this whatever. Let me show you. I'm already done doing my makeup. I'm done doing the foundation. So now I've done foundation, I've done the highlighting, and the next thing guys I'm going to do is now take a powder brush and blend that makeup and blend it. Oh sorry, I forgot something. There's something I'm supposed to do. I didn't want to do complicated makeup because I'm just doing a makeup thing for beginners. So this is how my makeup is looking like, and I want my nose to be so I want to highlight, not highlight, sorry. I want to, let me show you. I want to contour my nose. So I'm contouring my nose because I want my face to have a structure. So because once you highlight your foundation, once you highlight your nose area, normally it tends to look so big. So to make it look smaller, you have like to contour. So basically that's what I'm doing. And I'm also going to contour the cheekbones, like this part. Guys, like I said, I need to contour also my cheekbones because I've also highlighted on the cheekbones so that they don't look a bit super big. Okay, look at this, look at my cheekbone. All right, so this is how we are looking like now. And after that, I'm going to take, oopsie, I'm going to need to highlight my cheekbone. So guys, I've just highlighted. Look, I look shiny. And also I'm going to highlight the T-bone area over here. All right, so basically that's how I'm looking like. And then after that, I'm going to now powder my face. I'm going to powder my face because I don't want the highlighter to look too much. I just want, once I smile, like it's going to pop. I just want it to pop, but I don't want it too much. So that's what I'm putting on. So that's what I'm putting on. So this is basically how I'm looking like so far. So I look like this. All right, and what I'm going to do next, so this is how I'm looking like. So like I said, this is the brush to use for whatever, for highlighting. My hands look quite dirty because of the eyeshadow, the foundation. Then this is the brush that you use for doing your powder when you're powdering your face. And guys, before I forget, when you're powdering your face, make sure you also powder your neck. Make sure you also powder your neck. All right, make sure you also powder your neck. As you can see, I'm powdering mine so that it looks alike. And then after that, so this is basically how I'm looking right now. After this, the thing that you're supposed to do next is let me show you. I'm going to wear my eyeliner. I'll wear my eyeliner. So for this eyeliner, let me show you.
Finally don't get enough. Finally been riding on my way. Finally woke up with some luck in the book. I don't give a what someone say. Finally got my friends in the back of my roller. We gon' make it big one day. We gon' make it big, I say. We gon' make it big, just stay in there. Stay in the moon. Stay in the moon with me.
So basically this is how I look. And then after this, what I'm going to do, I want to let me show you. So guys, I'm supposed to do my lipstick. And guys, for lipstick I use, so I'm supposed to do a lipstick, and because I've done a colorful eyeshadow palette, a colorful eyeshadow, I'm going to use a nude lipstick because I don't want to put on a bright lipstick, and my eyeshadow is so bright. I'm gonna look crazy.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD.
Sorry guys, like I was saying, because I've done colorful eyeshadow, I'm supposed to do a low key eye lipstick. because you don't want your lipstick to be shouting and your eyeshadow is really screaming. So you see, it's not too much. Like my lipstick is not too much, my eyeshadow is too much, and my lipstick is settled. All right, it looks a bit settled. So basically that's how my makeup is looking alike. And now I need to make this hair laid up so that you guys get to see how my final look is going to look like.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like